Hey guys, I said I was going to be great at keeping you guys updated, and I've been a real a-hole, and I haven't been. And I'd like to blame Percocet, because I was on that for most of the week, and it really does fog up your brain. So, let me give you a little update. Today is Saturday. I had my surgery, I'm a week and 2 days post-op. I had it last Thursday, so I am feeling really good for being 9 days out of a tummy tuck. In fact, I was expecting to be a lot more lethargic and tired and still bedridden, and I have been cleaning the house and stuff, and I feel pretty good. I was taking the Percocet, 2 Percocet a day every 4 hours for the first 3 days. Those first 3 days are rough. It's not intolerable, but it's hard. I had to have help getting up, and every time I got up out of bed, I just felt this pulling on one side, like maybe I was ripping my body open, and then trying to go poop. Like, I was really worried about it, and so I was taking all the stool softeners, and I was eating all the fiber, but it eventually came. It reminded me a lot like when you have a baby, and there's so much anticipation, you're so worried, and then it's fine. You just do it. And that's kind of what it was like for me. And so I haven't had any issues with that. After those first 3 days, it's like I was miserable all the way up until Wednesday. I was walking very hunched over like this. My back was killing me from trying to hold the weight like that, and I was just miserable. And so I went into my first post-op, or actually it's my second post-op visit, which, by the way, I should probably hurry and throw in, my first post-op visit was the day after surgery, and it was the first day that my binding was removed, and I passed out at the office. A few minutes after they had loosened the binding, like I guess the blood flow to those areas or something, I totally passed out at the office. So, can happen. They say it's common, so just in case, keep that in mind, being sure you're sitting, which is not hard because you're feeling crappy. Anyways, so I went to my second post-op visit for the week, and they took out my drains and they removed my stitches, and I can't even say enough how much better I felt once the drains came out. As soon as the drains came out, I was standing straighter immediately, and I just felt better overall. I just suddenly felt better as soon as those came out. So just wait for that. If you're getting this done and you're miserable, get the drain. Once the drains come out, it's a lot better. And then with my surgeon, he told me to start working on my posture. So I've been trying to stand up, and I'm almost straight. And like I said, I'm only 9 days out, and I'm almost straight. Things that I've been noticing, it does burn right here, and if I do too much on my feet and I do too much cleaning and stuff, I do start to notice my stomach's just tired. It's been through a lot, and it tells me it's just tired, and that's when I'll usually, if I'm going to try to take the Percocet, I'll take it. But I am trying not to take it because I don't want to. Next week, life has to go back to normal for me, where I have to drive my kids to school, and so I don't want to be, obviously I can't take that or else I'll get a DUI, so trying to manage my pain otherwise. So trying to think of what else before I show you if there's anything else I've had to just deal with. It's been really hard for me because I'm a big cuddler with my husband. We cuddle every night. We cuddle when we sleep, and because I can't lay on my sides and I lay my back, it's like we hold hands like this, and I'm missing that connection. So I don't know if anyone else has gone through that, but it's definitely something that I've noticed, and can't wait to cuddle with him. And then just the swelling, I kind of knew that I would be swollen, but where the incisions are, it's like, here's your incisions, and there's like, here's your stomach, and it's just this big shelf of fluid. So it's like this shelf where your incisions are, and it looks really scary. And when you first see it, you're just like, oh, like, what did I do to myself? Like, it looks scary. But even that is starting to go down. But it's still pretty swollen, and I feel pretty swollen and fluid everywhere. Where the lipo is, I'm so sore. as you saw with the cool sculpting, I was really bruised with the cool sculpting, and I talking to my surgeon after, he was reminding me that most people don't bruise, so that because I bruised so bad with that I would be really bruised with this, and he was right. And it was weird, like with the lipo. At first, when I first came home, my legs looked so small to me, and they felt really smooth because they had just removed all that stuff. And then once the fluid came in and I got swollen, that's when I started to bruise, and it was really slow bruising. Like a week after the surgery, I was waking up with bruising on my back thighs, and so it took a while for a lot of the bruising to show up, which is kind of weird. And then I've got some on this side. I'll try to show you, but I really doubt you'll be able to see it well. I've got some hard, yellowy looking spots from the lipo. Everything I've seen on that is just, it's fluid, and I'm going to have my husband, now that I know about this, massage it starting tonight, and we'll just kind of watch that, and I'll keep you updated on that too, because that's kind of scary to have, lumps after you've had lipo. And then, like, just food-wise, like, I've had a good appetite. Like, I really do feel a lot like myself. Although I have to say I did take some of my pain meds earlier today, but anyway, so I guess I will go to showing you. I've got my phone propped, so we'll see how well we can do this. So this is me at 9 days post-op. I've got my binder still on, and it comes down, you can kind of see that, to here, and my legs still, to me, look really swollen right here. And this binder, I'll show you, comes down. It's a lot of work, and it gets itchy, and I get sick of being compressed like this, but for 2 weeks he said to wear this 24 hours, and then for the 2 weeks after that you only have to wear it for like half the day, so like at night. And so for me, that's this next Thursday, and I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to show you my new belly button, which is kind of getting infected, but he said that that's normal. There's my, you can kind of tell, I guess the lighting on there is really bad, but it's a little red around it or whatever. When I try to stand up, I'm definitely feeling like I'm pulling everything really tight, and breathing in, if I'm standing up straight, is really hard. And here's my incision. It's got tape on it. He went a little bit further, so it goes from about here to here. Everything right here is kind of numb, especially right underneath my belly button. I can't hardly feel that like at all. And then my incision area is really numb, and you can kind of see that shelf I was talking about where it's just really swollen. And what they said to me was that your body's used to getting rid of fluid down, and so when you cut that, you sever that, and so the fluid just kind of pools right here, and then it goes around, and eventually that goes away. So let me get myself put back together. It's still kind of hard. I don't like I like being out of the compression garment, but I do like the extra support too that it gives me. And so yeah, that's my update. That's me at 9 days post-op. Feeling pretty good. Just I kind of don't like that I feel so swollen, and where I'm trying not to tell people, it's really hard when I walk with a little bit of a hunch that I'm obviously hurt, and people are like, what's going on? Or the fact that I feel like I look like I might have just put on like a bunch of weight, because I did. The morning I went into surgery, I hopped on the scale and I was 128, and then just like this morning I was 134.5. So, and that's 9 days post-op. So that's a lot of fluid, and so I haven't even put on pants yet, like real pants, just sweatpants. And so it's hard to avoid people because I don't, I'm trying to act normal, and I don't I don't walk around in sweats anywhere. So anyway, so that, a little off tangent, but that's my update, and like I said, I'll try to be better now that I'm not so medicated and it's easier for me to get up and stuff. I'll try to be better at posting videos and keeping y'all updated. So peace out.